Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it's Monday, which means it's time to decorate. And as you can see from what I've got sitting in front of me, I have some Christmas things here, and I'm just going to show you a way to sort of use some of the excess stickers from your Paper Lovers book and from your sticker books into the new year, so that you don't sort of just have, you can always use Christmas stuff later in the year, you just need to pick your stickers a bit more carefully. So I'm just taking out this week from my planner, and as you can see, I've got a little bit on this week, not too much. Netball's back, and we've got this little prompt that is this month's Diary Lovers Printable from Kikki.k, which I've done a video on and I'll link down below for you. So I'm going to be using that as well. So to start off with, I'm going to be using this washi tape from Kmart. It is a really thick 3cm wide tape. So I'm going to be cutting it, just trimming it up to be what size I really want it to be. So I'm just measuring how big that line is. So I think I'll cut it to 1.5. So I'm going to cut this basically in half. So I'm just going to grab my trimmer. Ow, that hurt. And just sort of measure. This isn't going to be completely perfect, but I'm going to try. So just grab how much you need that way first. Find my scissors. And then because this trimmer doesn't have halves on it, 1.5 goes to out there. So if I just stick that out there, that should be close. And just cut that. I think one side is slightly thicker than the other, so what I'm going to do is going to use the slightly thinner side for this one. So I'm going to put that down the bottom. Okay. I'm kind of going to build this up with 3 different washi tapes, for want of a better word. So that's the first one I'm going to put down. I'm then going to grab some of this contact. This is just contact from Kmart. It comes in a whole big roll. This is just an offcut from some stuff that I've already used. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a really thin strip, and thankfully these already have lines on the back, so I can use these as my guide as opposed to actually measuring it out. I'm just going to move this bit of tape off to the side just for a second. I'll come back to it. So I'm going to use the lines on here to to guide me through this as opposed to measuring it myself. So I'm just going to measure off 1 centimetre. I'm just cutting that first one off because that line is not straight, because I was doing it by hand. And I'm just going to grab another one. There we go. I never thought of using contact as washi tape until I kind of went, oh, I really want a metallic bit here, but I don't want it to be glittery. And then I was like, I have contact, why can't I use that? And the best thing with this Kmart one particularly is there's a lot of different kinds. It comes in this copper, it also comes in gold, and I think it comes in like a marble finish that looks really similar to this, which I thought was gorgeous. So I may need to go back and get some more. So I'm just putting that on the bottom. Not on the bottom, on the top of the marble washi tape. And then to kind of finish it off, I'm grabbing this really skinny washi, which I think I got from Ikea, of all places. And I'm just going to use that to kind of tie this off, and it also brings the black into it, which I'm going to be using a little bit later. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with the thick washi, and I'm just going to cut it in half, just because I really want a thinner line here. So I'm just grabbing that tape, and I'm just going to use it to cover where the metallic is and kind of make it blend all together. So that's what it looks like when it's done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do all the other ones at super fast speed so you don't have to sit through that 3 times, and I'll be back in just a sec. So that's what it looks like when it's done. Surprisingly enough, that's actually lined up really closely, which I didn't expect it to do. So I think that looks really good to start with. So the next thing I'm going to do is grab my netball stickers, because we need to put my netball in on Monday. So I'm just going to rub this bit out first, and I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so just off camera, I was trying to see if I had a copper pen, which I thought I did, but apparently I don't. So I'm just going to write everything in black. I know I did that last week, but well. So I'm just going to write in my netball details and write in my other little bits and pieces, and I'll be back in one sec. So all of those details are now in. The only thing I've got to remember is I just have to put another sticker here in a minute for my dad's surgery. So I'm going to put this on this side, and I'm just going to clip it on with this bow paper clip that I bought from Officeworks. They only come in the copper, unfortunately, because I really want them in gold as well, but the copper is really, really cool. And I think they're only like $2 or something, but I'll link them down below so you guys can check them out. So now comes the fun part of decorating. So as I said, I'm going to use these bits out of the Paper Lovers book. You can see this one is very mangled because I've used basically everything in it. So I'm just basically looking for stickers and tags and anything along those lines that are copper and black but that aren't Christmassy, which really isn't that complicated. So I'm going to grab this one. Oh, if I can get it out. And then grabbing this one as well. And I just want to grab out of this one, I just want to grab a star so I can put it to remind me that my dad's having surgery on Monday. It's not big surgery, don't worry everybody, it's just elbow surgery. So that's the most important thing to be happening that day, so that's why that's going right in the middle. I'm just having a look at the tags, and thankfully there is one that kind of fits my theme a little bit. So it's just this white one. So I'm just tidying it up. I love being able to use themed things for weeks or for events that aren't necessarily in that theme. So like using Valentine's Day stuff in July or stuff like that. If you can tone it down a little bit, it's always good to go completely over the top with it while you're in season, but when you're not, it's nice to be able to tone it back and use it in a different way. So I'm going to put that one down the bottom. So I'm just grabbing my hole punch. I'm just going to put that one there. Then with these stickers, I'm just looking for places to put them. I think this side needs a bit more black, so I'm gonna put that one just there. Might add something to that one too in just a second. I'm gonna put that one there. And then in the sticker book, the tags, not the tags, the sealers in these ones are a little bit smaller. So I'm going to grab, I thought I had more than that. I'm going to grab this one that says enjoy. Just put that over the top there. And on this side, this is going to seem really silly, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just grabbing this exclamation, oh no, I can't do that because it's gold, I forgot about that. Just trying to put it back so I don't lose it. Back enough. It's in this one. So I'm just grabbing the letters that are here. just grabbing this exclamation point just to add a bit more dimension to this one. I'm trying really hard to grow my nails. It's my New Year's resolution, but I'm not doing really well. I'm doing really well with growing them. I'm not doing really well with coping with them. It's very weird. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. It's almost minimalist this week. Like it feels very grown up to me. The marble especially, I think, makes it look really sophisticated. I don't know if I can pull off sophistication, but anyway, I'm just going to pull that up a little bit. I just want that up a bit higher. Do I need another sticker? No, I don't. Stop playing with it. I'm going to leave it just like that. Except one more thing. Sorry, I just remembered the other thing I want. Because I've got stars all over this side, I'm just going to put another star on the other side. So I'm just going to grab... That should have been what I did there. I'm going to grab this little star here. See, again, can't even feel when I've got stuff on there. And then I'm also going to grab... I wanted a starburst, but I didn't want one that big. Oh well, we'll do this one. These starbursts are gorgeous, but they're really hard to get out of the sticker book. Right, now I'm going to leave it alone. So it's just another way you can use stuff out of the Christmas paper lovers books, Christmas sticker books, to kind of still use them during the year so they don't just sit there gathering dust. And if you're like me and you bought two, or you didn't quite use up everything, it's nice to sort of have another way to use them. So that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know if you'd like me to do more of these kind of ones where it's a bit more sophisticated, a lot less sort of frivolous and silly like I normally do. If you want to send me a message of any kind, you can find me on any of my social medias, or you can leave me a comment down below. I do read and try and react to everything you guys say, so if you have left me a comment, I will always either give you a thumbs up or answer your question if you've left one. Other than that, that's it for today. I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I will see you on Wednesday. See you later. Bye.